Hey, what's going on, people? Man, I'm gonna make this video, man. Try to just share some light on this situation, man. And look, for a lot of you dudes, man, I'm not gonna get into the back and forth with y'all, cause I know some of y'all just try to, y'all. I guess y'all have nothing else better to do. Try to be nitpicky and look at little like that argument going back and forth about the difference between the owner operator and the lease purchase. Man, y'all pretty much doing the same thing. If a driver go buy a truck from a lot, he'll owner operator. If a driver buy a truck from a Snyder Finance, he'll lease purchase. It's a finance company. When you go buy a truck from a lot, you got to go through a finance company. It's just, man, you still paying. If you got your own authority, now you're an owner operator. So that means 90% of the drivers out here ain't owner operators. Most of the drivers over at Landstar ain't owner operators. So it's just like, if you got your own authority, yeah, you own your own. Now you got your own business. You own your own business. If you a lease driver, you lease to a company. I understand that. But at the end of the day, y'all got to make some of the same decisions. Am I going to change my oil when I need to get these repairs done? Should I take this load? Should I refuse this load? Like, should I weigh this scale? Scale this load out, or like, you got some of the same decisions to make, man. So y'all chill out, man. Focus on what's really going on, how to get to this money. Y'all worried about stuff that really don't matter at the end of the day. I ain't make a video about lease purchases and owner operators. I made a video about Landstar and Snyder. Focus on the subject at hand. Like some of y'all do, man. Y'all be all off in the bushes somewhere, man. Stay in the road, bro. And my other man, I think he a cool dude. I don't know if he just misguided or whatever, but he trying to make it seem like I'm lying. I think what he really kind of this is what I think he doing. Because I tell people about getting on over here with Snyder, and I'm gonna help them out. I'm gonna make sure they straight. If I'm doing work, I'm doing extra work for you, damn right I'm gonna try to get a referral. That's the business. I had one of my ex, she was a recruiter, and I saw what kind of money they was making being a recruiter. And then once I started looking at Snyder playing, I was like, damn, I can be a recruiter and I can drive trucks. I can do both. So if I can actually help these dudes and really get these dudes on track and make sure they succeed, that just makes sense. Why would I try to help people? So that's what I think Buddy really mad about that right there. I think he really mad because he see, damn, Landstar, we don't really get referrals like they get at Snyder. I didn't know that when I signed on over here, Buddy. I didn't know that. I just found out through the process, and I saw a way to make money and help people at the same time. Let me capitalize on it. But okay, what Buddy was getting all bent out of shape about, I said I see more trucks for Snyder up north, and I see more trucks for Landstar down south. Rule of thumb, most companies have more freight in the area where they start out at. I know for a fact Snyder started out in Green Bay, so it makes sense. But then they have more trucks and stuff up north. But they got them all down south too. They got OCs in almost every state almost. So they got freight pretty much everywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. They got OCs in Pennsylvania, Green Bay, Chicago, Indianapolis, and Texas, Atlanta, Charlotte. They got OCs pretty much everywhere, man. So it's like they're going to have freight in a lot of places. Landstar got a lot of their OCs down south because that's where a lot of their freight is. That's where you started from. That's where most of your freight is. I said this in the video, man. Both companies got freight everywhere, but I see more Landstar drivers down south. So the people that don't want to be in the snow, if they with Landstar, they know a lot of their freight gonna be down south. People that don't mind driving in the snow, you go with Snyder, you can kind of keep running. Snow, whatever, you can just keep on moving. You can get home if you up north with Snyder. You can get home a lot easier than you can with Landstar. From what I see, because of their terminals and where a lot of their freight go. That's all I'm saying, buddy. And I said that on the video. Both companies got freight everywhere. So what you talking about? I think you really mad because Schneider get referral bonuses that's better than Landstar. And I ain't even put that in the video. I wasn't trying to hate on Landstar. I was about to go to Landstar. But I looked at Schneider plan and it worked better for me. Another thing I want to tell y'all, man, y'all young cats is looking to sign on with these companies. A lot of y'all older drivers that's thinking about being a lease purchase driver or owner operator. You can't listen to every driver that's telling you how much money they making. Cause some of these dudes be, oh, I made this much money a week. I made $9,000. I made. You got to see how they checking stuff is broke down. If a cat went and brought his truck off a lot and a dude doing a lease purchase, that's different kind of money. If a dude, pause on that different kind of money. If a dude got his own trailer, leasing a trailer or buying a trailer, that's different kind of money. What I mean by that, sometimes these loads might pay the same money, man, but this company gonna give you a higher percentage because you got your own trailer, or because you dispatching your own loads, or because they don't pay for your maintenance, you pay for your maintenance, or because you doing other kind of paperwork, or you unloading the truck. You like it's different kind of stuff where you can make more money, but it's all the same money. It depends on how much work you're gonna do at the end of the day. If you got somebody dispatching your truck and a person that's dispatching their own truck, they gonna see more money off that load because they got to pay that dispatch. If you pulling somebody else's trailer and another driver pulling his own trailer, he gonna see more money off that load. More than likely, that's how the company got it set up. It's a sliding scale that's set up. So if you do more work, you get more money. Unless you get a government account or you get government loads and you getting that buku money, most of the time these loads paying around the same thing. People can tell you what they want to tell you. Like say if I'm paying, if I got a lease purchase and they taking money right out of my check, when I get my check on the weekend on Friday, it's gonna look less than a dude that's at Landstar that he paying his truck out of his own pocket. You know why? Because he gonna get all his money at the end of the week. They ain't taking nothing out of his check. My money already done came out. But once I get my truck paid off, and now we look at our checks at the end of the week, they're gonna look about the same. Because my truck paid off, so no extra money ain't coming out of my check. Unless he got his own trailer at Landstar, now he gonna get a little bit a better cut. Like that's how all this shit work, man. It ain't magical. All this shit about the same, people. This man TP's, man. I'm out of here, man. Don't let people trick y'all, man. Understand the game, man. Understand how this shit work. It's a slide scale. Most of us get paid the same stuff. All right, people. I'm out.